Our first winner is Alcona Community Schools out of Region 3, and the regional coalition that nominated them is represented by Sarah Fogelsong. So if Sarah could join us and introduce why she selected Alcona.
All right, so we're here today to celebrate a champion. This is someone who understands, like we've said, that supporting a community starts with supporting its families. I, along with the rest of our Child Care Coalition, nominated Dan O'Connor from Alcona Community Schools for this award because what we see is that they're rewriting the story of what a school district can and should be. It's a story that used to be that childcare was a parent's problem to figure out. Finding it, affording it, and juggling schedules was a private stress. But Alcona Schools wrote a new chapter. And in their story, if you dedicate your career to educating the community's children, the community will help care for yours. They provide free before and after school care for their staff, a lifeline that ensures that their teachers and staff members can be present and focused in the classroom and on campus. Dan has taken that story on the road, advocating for solutions across the region and in his rural communities. And he's ensuring that that story has a long future by partnering with other organizations across the region to make that program even more sustainable by getting it licensed and bringing it to TriShare. What Alcona Community Schools is proving is that childcare is an economic issue, it's a workforce issue, and it's a community responsibility. And Dan is showing us what it looks like when we invest in our caregivers and our teachers so that they can invest in our kids and our communities. It is my absolute pleasure to present then the Child Care Champion Awards to a true community builder, Dan O'Connor with Alcona Community Schools. Please join me in congratulating him. Oh, man.
All right, first one right off the bat. I was hoping they'd go in region order, but not so fortunate. So definitely, I know Sarah had mentioned, my name a few times. It's definitely not me. It's we're a whole community school. It's in our name, literally, and as we've tried to really embrace that community school impact in our district, and again, we kind of think of ourselves as the little school that should. And a lot of people look at the northeast side and they would look at a 70% free and reduced lunch rate. They would look at a 400 square mile school district. They would think you have one stoplight, no fast food, very little industry in our county and in our school district, and kind of just be an afterthought. And we pride ourselves on not being that. And we've really embraced the birth to whenever the student leaves us, and we did a good job with that by adding preschools and an early college program, but we still were missing that birth to preschool age. And so part of our strategic planning process over the past few years had really tried to think about creative ways to be able to involve ourselves in some of the child care discussions. We have less than 5 providers in our county that have child care, and 4 out of those 5 will be retiring soon. They probably would have already, if not their commitment to service in our community. And so that's when we kind of interjected ourselves in this situation and knew the first way was to look at our staff and trying to be able to figure out how to support them. We've got a lot of staff members that are, this is their second career. They're in Grow Your Own. They're trying to raise their family. They may live 20 or 30 minutes from school, and that's 60 miles an hour to school. That's not, traffic or anything like that. Your biggest thing you're looking for is deer and bear. But trying to support those staff members who are not only coming back and trying to enter a second career, but trying to be part of their community, and they're simultaneously in school while doing their job, all in the same. And so as we realized the challenges that some of those people had, it was the most obvious, simple solution right in our face that, we had paraprofessionals in the morning and after school that had some flex time available, and we said, well, why don't we offer up just the ability for us to take care of those children before school so those staff could work or extend their day, a little bit early. And the students can't wait to get to Mr. Rice's morning camp and Miss Lori's after school camp. And so we're just grateful to be able to do something for our employees and be able to keep and retain them to the best of our ability. So like I said, not me, it's a whole team effort, and just glad to share our story. Thank you.